What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're welcome back to Pomo Bespoke. We are at the point where we need to do the bottoming of the pair of shoes that we've been working on ever since. It's been 2 weeks and we've come a long way. We did the pattern, we constructed the shoe itself. Right now we are bottoming. The way we lasted this shoe, it is indicative that we are going to be embarking upon cemented construction of the outsole. Cemented construction, which means that the sole is going to be directly attached to the upper and the insole and be held together by glue. However, if you know me, I don't hold anything permanently together by glue, so I'm also going to be doing blade stitching. Because of the kind of construction that we are doing for this shoe sole, you already know that we will need some kind of welt. So in addition to constructing my own sole, my own outsole for this pair of shoes, I'm also going to be fabricating my own welt. So the welt I'm making with vegetable tanned leather, shoulder leather really, very good quality vegetable tanned leather. And I'm going to skive just about half the width of the welt, and that is the part that is going to go underneath the shoe. And someone might be wondering, why do I need this very wide piece of leather for my welt, as though I was doing Goodyear construction or hand welted construction? The reason is that even though I'm going to be doing blade stitching in this case, I want my blade stitches to catch not just the outsole and the upper and lining of the shoe. I also want it to catch the welt also, such that there is no circumstance of the welt pulling. Of course, when you blade stitch, your chances of having the outsole pull is completely reduced, if not eliminated. So I want that sort of integrity to also apply to the welt itself. I don't want a situation where the outsole stays on the shoe, the rest of the shoe, while your welt is compromised and your welt starts pulling off. So my blade stitches are going to be catching not just my outsole, but also my welt, and then they will catch the lining, of course the insole first, the lining, and then the upper of the shoe, and everything will simply just lie down strongly as I can. So this, what you just seen is me wetting the welt just around the tip area and using it to mold that part into shape. The good thing about vegetable tan leather is that it's almost like clay. You can, by simply applying water to it, mold it into any shape that you want. So I'm going to actually wet the entire strip of welt. I'm going to wet the whole thing, form it around the feather edge of this shoe, and then let it dry. And by the time it is dry, it will have given me the corresponding shape of my outsole, with which I will now cut out my outsole and then finish off the rest of the bottoming. So what you're saying is I'm wetting the part around the heel so that I can bend it and form it into shape, and then with that shape also I will go round about that heel area of the shoe. And once I'm done with that, I'll wet the entire thing, hammer it a little bit into shape. So I have temporarily fixed everything underneath this shoe. As you can see, I am wetting all around the welt so that, by the time I hammer it in a bit and let it dry, when it is dry, it will conform to this shape. It will not regain its regular, just lengthwise shape. It will have conformed to the two-dimensional shape of the outline of the outsole of this shoe. And with this, I can actually trace out my outsole and begin to construct the rest of the outsole. So we'll let this dry and then we'll come back and finish off the work. Stay tuned.